Have a nice day. This is lesson 2, grade 7 ICT. I am Jayan Anuranga. Let's move to the topic today. In lesson 2, we are discussing uh, about the operating system and uh, other functional storage devices, storage depending on the technology, and creating folders likewise. These topics are discussed in this lesson 2. Mainly, we have discussed in grade 6 and also in lesson 1 also what is meant by software. What is software? A computer is a machine that can be programmed to automatically carry out sequence of arithmetic or logical operations. Modern digital electronic computers can perform generic set of operations known as programs. These programs enable computers to perform wide range of tasks. Software can be divided in different parts, different categories. Application software, system software likewise, and application software also can be divided at special purpose and general purpose. The mainly software divided into system software and application software. The operating system is a system software. The operating system is a software. This software is necessary to fulfill tasks used in a computer. Many tasks are such as controlling hardware and software and providing a user interface are performed by it. The operating system is compulsory to install other softwares. Uh, Inside the computer, the operating system manage user and the hardware. Then what is operating system? Here you can see user and hardware. So the connection completed by operating system, the connection behavior, the behavior normally we in the hardware level we install operating system that can be Windows, Ubuntu, or iOS or any other operating system. Inside then after when we complete installing operating system, only we can install other application softwares. The user interact with application software and also operating system. So then second image, the left right side image, the user has an operating system and the computer software and hardware. So connection built by the link, the user and computer software are linked by operating system. Then we can describe operating system as a captain of a team. The players can be software and hardware. Different captains, various type of operating systems, Windows, Linux, and Ubuntu. Likewise, there are many operating systems that can be work in computers, mainly especially in desktop or laptop, and also in smart devices, especially in tabs, smartphone. Likewise, so those operating systems are different. Their behavior. Mainly, you should understand the operating system is the main software. He managed the resources of the computer. Then, what are the examples for operating systems? You can see some icons here. I think you have been seen seen them. As example, Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, 10, 11. Likewise, there are many versions. Then Red Hat, especially in server-side computers, Red Hat OS use Linux, open source software, Mac OS, Apple computers, Apple devices use Mac OS. Then, what is user interface? Normally, when we open a computer, phone, smartphone, we can see an interface. The interface provided the icons. User interface provides some icons. It is very easy to continue our actions when using a computer. We can give instructions very easily. We can see icons and give instructions clearly. we can perform tasks quickly and easily. A user interface is given to user by the operating system to do his tasks. This interface is displayed on the screen when the computer is turned on. Then especially we should discuss the tasks performed by the operating systems. Provides a user interface to work easily with the computer. The operating system mainly do tasks, especially provides a user interface to work easily with the computer. Then controls the activities related to storage devices. Control the activities related to storage devices. Then third one, performs tasks related to processing files and folders correctly. File management. That second one, mainly we can see the is the memory management. The manage a computer's memory efficiently. Fourth one, controls the functions of the central processing unit. So operating system mainly uh, send the activities. Activities mean the tasks, the next instructions to the CPU. They use very different kind of logics. Then control the functions of the central processing unit by operating system. Helps to protect the computer through usernames and passwords. User access control provide. You can see the Android, there is a password that can be a pattern or number, passcode, likewise. The Windows operating system also, if you have used, you can see add the username and password. You can create different users for your mobile, mainly your desktop or laptop. Then user-wise, it can be controlled, give access and permissions to continue the operations of a computer. Manage the hardware. In software level, we can increase the speaker size, speaker volume, and backlight. Likewise, we can manage the hardware services using operating system. Then let's move to the next topic, different types of operating systems. The operating system can be divided depending on different categories. Here we have divided desktop and mobile devices. Desktop and mobile devices. Let's see what are the desktop operating system. Operating system used in computers, especially laptop or desktop. Microsoft DOS. It is early release of Windows. Microsoft Windows, Apple Macintosh or Mac OS, Ubuntu, and Fedora. Those are open source software, Ubuntu and Fedora. Then what are the operating system used in mobile devices? Android, I think many people, many students have seen used it also, Android devices. iOS or iPhone, iOS. Used in Apple mobile phones such as iPhone, iPad, iPod. BlackBerry OS. Used in BlackBerry mobile phones. Windows Mobile OS used in mobile phones like Lumia, HTC likewise. Uh, Normally, it is not used very famously currently, but early releases were in mobile devices also. Data and information performs. That's mean we are going to discuss storage management and file management here. Mainly, we store data and information different forms. That can be document, that can be a photo, that can be a video, animation, or voice or sound. So, data and information can be stored in computer storage devices. Then the second matter, where those items, that forms are stored in computer. Then where data and information is stored in the computer. Those are stored in computer storage devices. That can be hard disk, computer hard disk, that can be phone memory, that can be pen drive, CD, DVD, that can be Blu-ray disc or memory chip, floppy disks. Likewise, there are many storage devices used to store data or information of a computer. Devices which are used to store data, information, programs that belong to computer are known as computer storage devices. So let's see the devices. Computer storage devices with manufacturing technology. We can divide it depending on the technology, like was magnetic media devices, especially hard disks, optical media devices, compact disc, CD, that can be DVD or Blu-ray, solid state media devices, pen drive and memory card, memory chip. Let's discuss details. Magnetic media devices. Magnetic tapes, floppy disks, and hard disks are known as magnetic media devices. They consist of a magnetic surface or magnetic tape. Therefore, we introduce them as a magnetic media devices. The hard disk is consist of magnetized platter and a moving metal head. There is a platter. In HDD and hard disk can be divided into two parts, HDD and SSD. Normally, currently, it has enhanced the technology. Currently use the SSD hard disk. The SSD is a solid state device. It is a there isn't a moving item in SSD, but the previous HDD hard disk there was a magnetized platter and a moving metal head. There are two different types of hard disks: internal hard disk and external hard disk. The hard disk can be divided in two parts. We can introduce the internally fixed to the motherboard. Those are considered as internal hard disks. And portable hard disks, the external hard disks. A large amount of data can be stored permanently in the internal hard disks. Large amount of data. There are many storage devices that can be RAM, that can be ROM, or hard disks inside the computer. But the main and permanently store large amount of data in the hard disk. The external hard disk is a portable storage devices. I explained in the previous slide. The hard disk can be divided internal and external. The external hard disk is a portable storage devices. We can plug for any laptop or computer. We can bring any place. We can take away any place. So what about magnetic tapes? Magnetic tapes is a thin plastic tape covered with a magnetic substance. Floppy disks. Floppy disk is a magnetic media device that can be used to store small files. This early technology used to store data. It is very minimum size of storage that can be kilobyte bytes. Floppy disks such as zip disks and jar disks also considered as floppy disks. Examples those are. We have seen CD, DVD, and pen drive and CD, DVD, and Blu-ray. Those were very famous in before few years ago, but it has been replaced by pen drive now. There are some limitations when using the CD and DVD, but it is very cost effective. If I want to store some data, I can use easily CD or DVD. I think people have used CD and DVD players in laptops also, computers also has CD, DVD players. In optical media device, data is read and this data is read and written by laser beams. In optical media device, data is read and written by laser beams. So CD compact disc, there are two types of discs such as CDR, recordable and rewritable. The capacity of these discs are 650 megabyte and 700 megabyte. Normally, CD only then previously it was able to write only once, and we cannot write again data inside the CD. But with the enhancement of technology, currently CD can write again and again data. We can write and erase them and rewrite them. It is introduced as rewritable CD, especially CD-RW. DVD also depend on the technology. There are two types: CD, DVD-R, DVD-RW. There are two types DVD-R. Data can be written once, but CD-DVD-RW rewritable. Then again and again it can be written data to the DVD file. When compared to the CD, the DVD storage devices capacity is high. 4.7 GB, or it can be 8.5 GB, or can be 15 or 30 GB size DVDs. Blu-ray discs. In these discs, data can be stored in several levels. It can be data stored in several levels. As 25 GB on each level. 25 in each level. Yes, let's move to the next one. Solid state media devices, they do not have moving parts as in hard disks, and compare this to write and read data. They are known as solid state media devices, especially SSD hard disks, SSD drive, pen drive, and memory card. Then let's move to the storage management. For file management, the file and folders. The what is file? We said data and information is stored. Those forms we normally introduce as files. In files, the computer store data and information. File is anything that is saved in the computer, such as letter, a song, or photo. A file has two parts. Then file name and file extension. It has been given example sportmeet.docx docs. File name is sportmeet. The file extension is file docs. Used to identify the file. So its file name is used to identify the file. We can identify the file by file name. What is file extension? Used to indicate the application software of the file. The application software, I previously explained, software can be divided into two parts, application software and system software. The application software used to create some action for the sake of user. Those application can be introduced, can be identified with the using the file extension. Docs. The docs is used for Windows, Microsoft, Windows Word file. Right. After 2007, 2008, and 10, likewise, those versions, Word file extensor to docx, doc and XML, docx. What is folder? The place where files are stored is a folder. They are used to store files that are related to each other. We can create folders, saving files in a folder, open in a created folder, copying and moving a folder, change name of a folder, delete in a folder. Let's see how we can create folders, delete folders, copy folders likewise. Let me move to the screen. Yes. This is my desktop. So I want to create a folder. Inside the desktop, I right click. Then I can see these menus. Then go to new. I create a folder. Click the folder. Then I can give a name for the folder. I write here ICT online ICT tutorial. I will say tutorial Jayan. Yes. I give the name as ICT tutorial Jayan. Just enter. This is my name. Then next one. How can I rename it? I want to remove the name Jayan. So right click there. Then I can see the rename here. Rename. Then I can remove or modify my name. Yes, only ICT tutorial. Then how can you copy folder? Right click and copy. Copy. Copy means create the same another folder. It's a duplicating. It's a duplicating. I can write here, write down here, right click here and paste. Same place. Here for the tutorial I placed here. Then it is created another copy folder. Copy folder. I can remove it. Delete button. Delete. If I go to Control C shortcut. Control C is the in keyboard. Press the Control key and the same time click the C button. Control plus C. Then go to the place where I want to store data. Here I am grade 7 lesson 2. I come here and Control V shortcut. Control V. The ICT tutorial here has created a new folder. New folder means it's moved to copy it here to this place. In ICT grade 7 lesson 2, I copied that folder. In desktop also there is a folder called ICT tutorial. The same folder here inside the grade 7 lesson 2. So I here explain how to copy the folder. There are two types. We can right click and copy. We can right click and copy. Also the shortcut is Control C. Where we want to place the folder, we go there and we can right click here and paste, or Control V. Control plus V is the shortcut. Inside the window, especially Windows software, there are another places to create folders. You can see here new folder. Yes, you can create a new folder here without right click and go to the new. You can here also right click and new and create a folder. And anyway, you can also click here, create a new folder. And another chance, here you can create a folder in quick access bar. Quick access bar, also you can create a new folder. Then there are three places here, and right click and new folder, and here also create a new folder. New folder. What is software shortcut to create a new software? Control Shift N. Control and Shift key of the keyboard and N. Those, when we click those buttons, those keys, it is created new folder also. New folder also it is created. Then in four types you can create new folders. I will repeat again. Right click and new and folder. Then click here, new folder. Then here you can click new folder and you can click Control Shift and N to create a new folder. Yes, you can see I have created 5 folders here using those actions. Yes, rename, right click and rename. And copy, right click and copy. I want to delete these folders. Right click, delete. Right click, delete. Are you sure you want to permanently delete this software? Yes. Right click, delete. Okay. When we click the shift and delete button keyboard, it is asked to create this folder permanently. It is creating the folder permanently. Yes. Other thing is cut the folder. I want to consider this tree name as ICT papers. ICT papers. If I copy a folder, it is creating the another same folder when I place there. If I copy, duplicate the folder. But if I want to cut the folder, that's mean if I want to move the folder, I give the command as Control X, cut. Cut means it is cut in the folder and move to another place. Then right click and paste. So the ICT papers not inside the grade 7 ICT grade 7 lesson 2 folder. It has been moved. It has been moved to it's inside the desktop. Yes, let's move to the topic today. Then I have discussed creating folder, saving files. Yes, let's move. Saving files. In previous activities, I create copying and moving, name and deleting folders. How can I save files inside folder? I want to save this presentation inside the folder now we just created. Go file and give instruction save, and I go to the desktop. I can save it in the ICT tutorial. It is in the grade 7 lesson 2. Inside the folder, I save it is. Then you can see my folder is ICT grade 7 lesson 2. In lesson 2, I created a folder called ICT tutorial. Inside the tutorial, I click there and save, give the save button, click here. Then we will move to the folder. Then I will open, this is the folder, grade ICT, grade 7 lesson 2. I open that folder. Then you can see the presentation is here because I save it inside the ICT tutorial folder. Yes. Let's move to the next topic. Characteristics of file and folder. How can I get this icon, these properties? We will move the presentation here. I click there, then right click and view the properties. Give the instructions as click the properties. So right click. There are many instructions in the below one. It has been mentioned the properties. I click the properties. Yes, you can see characteristics of this file. Location, the size of the file, created date, today, September 3rd, 2024, 1 minute ago I created that folder, that file, because it is, I saved just now. Then modified date, access date. Then security and details. Likewise, I can see details here. And I can give access. I can give read only. That's mean it cannot be edit. It cannot be modify or save that my presentation. Hidden. I can hide it. Those characteristics can be view and modify with the properties. When I click the right click and view the properties. So let's move to the next part. File type. The file of the type of the file. When naming files method, showing the file type by extension. Location. You can see the location where it has been saved. It has been stored. Size of the file and dates. Dates are created date, modified date, and access date. In addition to give the attributes read only and hidden. Those are the topics we have to discuss in this lesson 2. I think you can clearly understand those matters. And You can practically do the exercises, go for the creating files and folders and view the properties. Let's meet in lesson 2. Thank you.